I'm trying low carb, y'all, and I'm starting out with bread. Today I'm going to start making some low carb meals to go along with my regular meals. I'm trying to cut out some of my carbs, but I'll still be fixing stuff that my family likes too, so you'll still get some of my regular recipes. But I'm going to throw in a few low carb meals. And today I'm going to start off with a keto bread. It is so hard to find bread in the grocery stores, and I found this recipe and it seems very easy, so I'm going to give it a try. And I'll take you along with me. So let's get started. I have my oven preheating at 375 degrees, and I've separated 6 eggs. I've got the whites in my mixing bowl and I've got my yolks right here. And I'm gonna beat these egg whites until they're stiff with 1/4 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. I said stiff peaks, but I meant soft peaks. And that's the way it is. It still looks glossy. It doesn't look dry. Now I'm using my food processor, and I put on the little plastic blade. It didn't say to do that, but I would imagine with bread you would. And in this processor we're going to add the egg yolks. That's 6 egg yolks, 6 egg whites. And we're going to add about 1/3 of the beaten egg whites. About 1/4 of a cup of melted butter. One and a half cups of almond flour. 3 teaspoons of baking powder, a pinch of Pink Himalayan salt, and about 6 drops of stevia. Said that cuts down on the eggy taste. Alright, and now I'm going to gently on low combine this. And it said it'll be lumpy and thick until the dough will be lumpy and thick until the rest of the egg whites. Now we add the remaining egg whites. Stir this down. And we don't want to overdo it because they said that the egg whites is what gives it volume. Just gently process until fully incorporated. Help it along there. The pulsing seems to do better. We don't want to overmix it. Looks like cornbread. Alright, and I've got my loaf pan buttered. And it said a 4x8. I'm not sure what size this is. I'm thinking it's a 5x9, but we'll just have to make it work because that's what all I've got. Never done bread in the food processor before. Alright, so I'm supposed to cook this for 30 minutes. And as I said before, I have my oven preheating to 375. And I will probably check it in about 20 minutes just to see in case my pan's too big. And I'll see you then. It just come out of the oven. It looks good. Flip it out of my loaf pan. Or I think I will. Next time I'll make the parchment paper on the bottom. It's funny, it does smell like bread. Maybe it's just in my mind, but it sure stuck. Definitely use parchment paper next time. I don't normally have to do that on my loaf breads. It's not bad. It's definitely not loaf bread. It's got a very big nutty taste, but I love nuts, so that don't bother me. But if you're looking for fluffy white bread, this isn't it. But that doesn't mean it doesn't taste good, because it does taste good. I'm gonna let this cool a little bit and get me a piece with some butter. And I'll show you that then. Well, here it is. I have to say it's pretty good. It's not your fluffy white loaf bread, but it really has a good flavor. There's a couple of more recipes I'm gonna try as well. And one is a cream cheese keto bread, and the other one's a different type of keto bread. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. And until next time, bye y'all.